Hello, adventurers. Today we're diving into a magical story full of mystery, bravery, and unforgettable moments. Get ready to explore a world of wonder. Let's begin. The mystery of the falling stars, the falling star, a secret not yet revealed. Chapter 1, A Sky Full of Wonders. On a quiet night in the small town of Willowbrook, the sky was clearer than ever. The stars seemed to twinkle, a little brighter, casting a soft glow over the peaceful streets below. As the children of the town lay in their beds, one young girl, Lily, gazed out of her window at the beautiful sight. For as long as she could remember, Lily had always been fascinated by the stars. Her grandmother had told her stories of the stars' magic, of how they once guided lost travelers and granted wishes. But one star had always stood out to her, a particularly bright one that seemed to fall from the sky every year at the same time. This year, Lily was determined to find out what was happening to that star. As the night grew deeper, Lily saw it again, the bright, glowing star descending toward the earth faster than any falling star she had ever seen. She knew she had to act quickly. Without hesitation, she grabbed her flashlight in her warm jacket and she set off toward the forest where the star always seemed to land. The path to the unknown. Lily ventured deep into the woods, following the faint trail left by the glowing star. The air was crisp and the sound of her footsteps was muffled by the soft earth beneath her. The stars above guided her, but something else was pulling her forward in a strange sense of wonder and excitement. As she walked, Lily couldn't help but feel like someone was watching her. She turned, but there was no one in sight. "It must be my imagination," she whispered to herself. Still, she couldn't shake the feeling. After walking for what felt like hours, she reached the clearing at the heart of the forest. There in the middle of the clearing stood an ancient oak tree. Beneath it lay a small glowing object, shining with the same brilliant light as the falling star. Lily crouched down and picked it up carefully. It was warm to the touch, like it had just fallen from the heavens. It was a small, crystal-like orb, glowing with soft blue light. She had never seen anything like it before. Suddenly, the wind picked up, and Lily heard a soft voice whispering her name from the darkness. "Lily, Lily." The mysterious stranger. Lily's heart raced as the voice echoed through the forest. She turned, but there was no one in sight. "Who's there?" she called out, her voice trembling slightly. The forest was eerily quiet, and the only sound was the rustling of the leaves in the wind. "Lily," the voice whispered again, this time closer. A shadow moved swiftly through the trees, and Lily took a cautious step back. The orb in her hand pulsed with light, as if it was reacting to something. Before she could react further, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a tall man, cloaked in dark robes, his face hidden beneath the hood. His presence was both calming and unsettling at the same time. He spoke softly, yet his voice carried an air of authority. "You have found the Starstone," he said, his voice like the wind itself. "It is a rare and powerful artifact. Few have ever laid eyes upon it." Lily held the orb tightly, unsure of what to say. "What is it? Why does it glow?" The man stepped closer. "The Starstone holds the power of the stars themselves. It grants visions of the future, and in the wrong hands, it can cause great harm." Lily's eyes widened. "Who are you?" "I am a keeper of the stars," the man replied. "And I have been watching you, Lily. You were chosen to protect the Starstone. Its light will guide you to the answers you seek, but you must be careful. There are others who would stop at nothing to take it from you." A dangerous journey. The next morning, Lily found herself at the edge of the forest, still clutching the Starstone. The mysterious man had vanished as quickly as he had appeared, leaving behind only the lingering feeling of awe and fear. Lily returned home, but her thoughts were consumed by the orb. She couldn't shake the feeling that her life had changed forever. Over the next few days, strange things began to happen. The sky would light up with strange flashes and Lily would feel an odd pull toward the woods again. One afternoon as she walked to school, she noticed a shadowy figure watching her from across the street. The man in the dark robes. He was following her. She couldn't ignore it any longer. She needed answers, and she needed to protect the Starstone. She knew she had to leave town to go on a journey to uncover the truth. With a heavy heart, Lily packed a bag, took the Starstone, and left a note for her parents. She wasn't sure what lay ahead, but she was certain of one thing. She couldn't do this alone. The Guardians of the Stars. Lily's journey led her to an ancient temple hidden deep within the mountains. The path was treacherous and she encountered many challenges along the way, but the Starstone seemed to guide her, its light growing brighter with each step she took. At the temple's entrance, she was greeted by a group of elders known as the Guardians of the Stars. They were wise, ancient beings who had sworn an oath to protect the power of the stars. One of the guardians, an elderly woman with silver hair, looked at Lily with a knowing gaze. "The Starstone has chosen you, young one," she said. "You must learn to harness its power before it is too late. There are forces at work that seek to use the Starstone for their own gain." Lily felt both fear and determination. "How do I use its power?" The woman smiled. "The Starstone does not grant its power easily. You must unlock its secrets. Only then can you protect it from those who would abuse its magic." The Guardians agreed to teach her, guiding her through the ancient rituals and practices that would help her understand the true power of the Starstone. The final confrontation. As the days passed, Lily learned to harness the power of the Starstone. She could feel its energy flowing through her, giving her visions of the future and glimpses of hidden truths. But with this newfound power came a heavy responsibility. One evening, as she stood on the temple's balcony, she saw a figure approaching in the distance, the man in the dark robes. "I've come for the Starstone, Lily," he called out, his voice cold and menacing. "Hand it over, and I promise you won't suffer." Lily's heart pounded in her chest. She had spent so long preparing for this moment, but now that it had arrived, she wasn't sure she was ready. "I will never give it to you," she said, her voice steady. "The Starstone is meant to protect the world, not to be used for power." The man laughed darkly. "You think you can stop me? You are just a child." With a flick of his wrist, shadows enveloped Lily, threatening to consume her. But Lily held the Starstone high, its light glowing brighter than ever before. She focused on the strength of the stars, on the wisdom she had learned, and on the love of the Guardians. The shadows receded, and the man screamed in frustration. The Starstone pulsed with power, and the man vanished into the night, defeated. A new beginning. With the danger past, Lily returned to Willowbrook, where the stars once again shone brightly in the sky. She had completed her journey and protected the Starstone, but she knew that her adventures were far from over. As she looked up at the night sky, Lily understood something she had never known before. The stars were not just lights in the sky, they were guides, protectors, and companions. And she, Lily, was one of them now. The mystery of the falling stars had been solved, but for Lily, a new chapter was just beginning. The world was full of magic, and she was ready to explore it. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible adventures. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of storytelling. See you soon.